Hi there, this is the design of giving up, communicating and giving perspective on the experience within you of giving up. Now, of course, giving up only exists of the mind, yet also there exists a gift in the experience of giving up. Let me start with the first aspect of giving up. If you allow yourself to give up, understand that in that moment of giving up, everything of the reason you have decided to give up will compound within you tenfold. And then standing up from within that becomes more difficult, more extensive, and more extreme. And there will inevitably come a moment where you will inevitably have to force yourself to stand up. Because you will realize that you're not able to continue as is, and there will be something that you are required to do and have to do for yourself as yourself to stand up. The second aspect of giving up, to realize giving up as the design of giving up as myself that exists within you, is an interesting door, shall I say. So as you walk and experience and apply yourself through and during your process, there will be moments of certain events or circumstances where that experience of giving up will be right here. It feels like it's just right here, and it's going to consume you, and you just want to give up. It's like, I can't continue, I'm too tired, I've had enough, I can't. If those words and that experience step forth within you, I urge you to walk through it. Don't push yourself in those moments. Say, no, I will not give up. I refuse to give up. I'm walking through this as me, and I am standing up as me, as life. One is an equality. I am here. I am doing this. I am willing this. I am not accepting and allowing giving up within and as me. Human beings walk through that experience of wanting to give up. Walk through it. Because it is in that walking through that you walk through the door of transcendence. It's interesting. So giving up exists of the mind for you to test yourself in your effectiveness and statement and action and application and awareness of you. So therefore, if you allow yourself to give up, what does that mean? Your effectiveness, your statement, your application has not been effective, because you have accepted and allowed yourself to be controlled and consumed by the experience of wanting to give up, and then you did give up. If you allow yourself just to stand as that strength and that courage and that determination within you, and you walk through that giving up experience within yourself, really apply self-forgiveness for wanting to give up, and then you take it and you just stand up within and as, and you say, I refuse to give up. I will not give up. This is not who I am. I am not giving up. And then you just walk through it, you make statements, you stand, you assert yourself, and you walk through it, and you realize that, oh my God, giving up doesn't really exist. So, human beings, two aspects, giving up When you give up, realize that you will stand up inevitably when you realize you have to, and you force yourself to again, but everything will be compounded tenfold. If you actually allow yourself to assert yourself, to stand within and as you, make the statement, I refuse to give up, I'm not giving up, I will not give up, this is who I am. And you walk through that experience of wanting to give up. Just walk through it. Step through it within you. What do I mean by walk through it? Just don't allow it. Assert yourself. How do you assert yourself? You stand. You make statements of yourself. I will not accept this giving up. I am not this giving up. I am not giving up. I am life. I am strength. I stand. I am here. I am assertive. I am effective. As you make those statements, you stand it as it within yourself. Stand as the word. You know, assertiveness and strength and will. You really say it with the entirety of your being, and you do it. So, there are the two aspects of giving up and why giving up exists. Understand, if you fall with giving up, your effectiveness in your application, your awareness, your statement, what you live, express and apply is not effective. If you allow yourself to walk through it and realize that giving up doesn't really exist, your effectiveness is diligent. Right, maybe just a few self-forgiveness applications. For instance, I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to want to give up. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to be consumed by the energetic experience of the mind which created this experience of wanting to give up. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to believe that giving up actually really exists. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to perceive that I actually have the ability to give up. I forgive myself that I haven't allowed myself to apply myself effectively in every moment, and thus the door of self-transcendence as giving up stand here before me. Now I have to decide whether I will stand or will I fall with this experience of giving up before me. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to accept and allow wanting to give up within my world. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to accept wanting to give up within me. I forgive myself that I haven't allowed myself to realize that if I accept and allow myself to give up here, everything and all that I've done in the past will come back tenfold, and I'll have to stand up again. I am here. I am effective. I am assertive. I stand. I am life. I am diligent. I am courage. I am dedication. I will myself. I direct myself. I am power. And you stand, human beings. Understand that the experience of wanting to give up is also of the mind. And another door of self-forgiveness and self-application to walk through and stand as a transcendence that is you. Thank you very much. This is the design of giving up.